So here we are then, Ed. I've just done a rough or a quick job on wiring up that 240 volt converter. So it's sitting here on a can of diesel actually, but with a bit of wood on top. So you wire in the L and the N on AC, and that gives you. I didn't worry about a 3-wire and an earth, so there's no earth on there. I suppose really I should have had a 3-wire and earth it maybe later when I mount it more permanent. And you can see on the other side there you've got 3 lots of V plus and 3 lots of V minus, so I've put it on a plus and a minus. I've also wired them in correspondence rather than wiring the V and the minus ones that are together. I've gone the first one and the first plus, if you like. Anyway, when you plug it in you get a little green light comes on there. So that's now plugged into the mains. As soon as I plugged it in and switched it on, this circuit board lit up, or the light board or control board, whatever you want to call it. Let me get in a better position. Now then, that lit up. You see where the on button is in the middle of the 2 arrows up and down, and it has fired up. So it's been on 3 minutes there, as you can see. So it's switched on and it's starting to run. So I'm just hoping it doesn't blow anything while it kicks in. I did read up on it and I think it pulls about 11 amps or something on startup, and that's a 20 amp converter that I've got. Right, well, that's kicking up now. The fan's getting louder. You can hear that. Let's turn it up. And a lot of air coming out there. So hopefully it will just fire up, carry on running. And at the moment, the settings I've got it on is, I'll put it back, it's 1.6. I'm going to wind it right up to 3. See that, there we go. Right. Touch the off button, bugger. Right, it's on 3. That shouldn't switch itself off, because to turn it off you have to hold the on and off switch. You have to hold it for a couple of seconds until it actually shows off, and then it turns off. Right, so that's up on 3 kilowatt. That's hot already. And I reckon that's going to run alright on that converter. Got room on that. Wire up other stuff. But I'm going to leave that running for a bit and see what the outcome's going to be. There is one other thing. Make sure you've got your exhaust running outside. Now this is my Heath Robinson. It's the same bit of pipe I use for under my tent, except that bit of pipe I run it through this bit here, you know, to stop it melting all the plastic on the tent, on the skirt. And this is a gate to outside, and all I've done is chisel out a bit out the door, and the other end of it, I'll show you. See, I'll hold this door back with a catch in case it's windy, and it literally comes out of here, outside. There is room to put a silencer on there, but I don't bother when I'm at home. I'm on the campsite, I do. But yeah, it just blows out. I've got to be outside. I could make a better, put more permanent one and have like a chimney running up the wall here, all the way up. You know what I mean? So it goes right to the top. Might be an idea to do that. Then I won't have to keep pulling that bit apart. you know, because I use that bit on my camping. So then my door latch is shut. It's hidden behind the gate, that bit of pipe, and it closes up, see on that. That bit is the air intake for your blower, and this bit is your air intake for your burner. So you want to take that apart, give it a clean now and again. It's like filtered air, you know. So that bit just sucks in. These two bits, this and this, doesn't need to be outside. It's just that exhaust. Make sure that's out. Otherwise you're going to kill yourself with exhaust fumes. There you go. Give that 5 minutes and it was already red hot after 5 minutes. Don't take long to warm up, and now that is so hot I can't hold my hands on it. That'll warm your garage up nicely, mate. So I'll let that run for about 10 minutes or so, 10-15 minutes, and then I've decided I'm going to whack it right up to 5.5. So that's full on 5.5 kilowatt. It's running away alright, and the inverter's not smoking, no melted wires or nothing, and that is hot. That is hot back here. Back here, that's a long way from there. Don't look like it in the picture. That's getting too hot. Come back here. Now that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 block pavers back, and that's hot on my hand. I mean, it runs lovely like that. Only problem is, on that sort of running scale, you do use your diesel. You've got to leave it on a long time, you know, but obviously running at 1.6, it's barely using any, and it's just trickle heat. But 5.5, it's on full chat and it's going to use a bit of diesel, but you get a lot of heat very quickly. Anyway, now we've got some warmth in here, I've got to get on with this. I'm already piling rubbish on top of it. I've had a big clear out here. All that down the bottom there's going. I've got bloody gas bottles there, I've got fuel cans to fill up, and I've got more oil to collect. Local Indian down the road, and they said they got some more oil, so I've got 5 cans there, 25 litres, 125 litres to collect. I've got to get some petrol and diesel, and then all these gas bottles, except for these 2, which were out of my caravan, I need to get them refilled, or get refills for them, and the rest of them little bottles can go to Calagas. They can have them back, they're all empty. So we've got plenty of room. The only trouble is it takes a lot of heating. And then I'll put the telly on down the other end, and then I'll get distracted. So all of this wants tidying up in here. Look at my bench. I can't even get on my bench. But the weather's on now.
October, barely any rain really in the south in comparison with what's happening further north. Capital Kiddick having had
well, that's enough of that.
rainfall already in a week.
See you later.